Hello and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Sunday the 5th of May 2024 and it's 5 to 6 in the evening, bit of an early finish today being a Sunday. And we've got all the results for you from Newmarket, Hamilton, Salisbury, the three UK flat meetings of the day. And just to let you know, there's been a profit today of £102.67, so we're very happy with that. Left it late towards the end, but it was an okay day beyond that. So the first thing we'll look at is going to the profit and loss sheet. And don't forget mine are £50 stakes, so £270 up on 5 days, so it's over 55 pounds a day nearly, so it's not too terrible. And at the moment we've got a 5.42 point profit. So if you're someone that's subscribing and I'm doing everything for you here, then on your money at the moment you've got a 5.42 profit for the season to £1. So not too terrible. I'm pretty happy with that as the day goes. So we're going to look at the three meetings today. Newmarket was our first one. Started off well there with the first two races and then ended with a part return in the last. So that was a profit of £106.30 there. So that's most probably taken all the profit for the whole day. Salisbury, beyond that, didn't do too bad at Salisbury either. There was a £99.61 profit there. But the bad day really was at Hamilton. I mean, we had 6 races, and luckily we picked up the last one. We picked up one halfway through the card, but this was a difficult card for us to get right. And we did make a £103.24 loss. But this is what I mean, when you're doing this kind of betting, you can't just single out and say, I'll do Hamilton card today or I'll do the Newmarket card. It's very easy after the event to say which ones you could have left out, but it's not as easy as you think. So luckily, we still made an okay profit, even though Hamilton lost us that profit. We had to gain it at Newmarket and Salisbury. So I'm not going to complain. There wasn't a lot of racing today. We only had 13 races. So to get that bit about, £100 or so profit is still good. So that is that one. Now just something to let you know, because I do the racing 2 days in advance. On Tuesday, there isn't any UK flat racing. It's all jumps and one flat meeting from Ireland, Navan, which I'm not going to bother with because we haven't really bothered with the Irish racing. So I'm going to take a day out from it. But the day you take out from it is normally tomorrow, so you don't have to do the selections for Tuesday. Or even today, really. I've had it quite easy. But yeah, we're gonna take a day from it on Tuesday. I'll still be here. I'll still be doing other things, but I don't look too forward into the week really about what happens. It's only when I get to that certain day that I see what we've got. But thank God, I suppose the jump season started the day after it finished. Why we haven't got no flat racing, I do not know. So that is the profit and loss sheet. Now we're going to go into where we won and lost our money. So we'll start with the Newmarket card. Top selection here, Stay Alert at 5.8, won the first. So that got us going. Then the second race at Newmarket, or our second race, the 3 o'clock. Top selection again here, Bag Door, comes through at 8.78. I always say if you're going to follow us, then, do these top selections or second selections in. And then the third race, which was a no betting race for us, but I still wanted you to see it because it was the 1,000 guineas. If we look back to the form in the 1,000 guineas, you'll see here The bottom horse had only run once, and two others, including the winner, had only run twice. That's why I don't do bets in races like this. So the winner that came through very late to win it for Silvestre de Souza and Roger Varian, it was a well-timed ride by El Malca, but I feel a little bit done really because my top three selections were second, third, and fourth. And Porta Fortuna, I thought was going to win at one point, and Ramatel, I thought that was home and hosed, and I think I had a big outsider here at 50, and Tamfana came with a wet sail, as Jamie Spencer loves it, sits right out the back and then comes late. I think he had gone too late. I mean, when I was listening to the presenters on the TV before the race, I think they thought this one was going to make the pace at some point, but it was a very unlucky loser. So I've given out a few good selections there if you've taken the hint of doing them for places and stuff. But Fallen Angel finished eighth, Ylang for O'Brien and Moore, that they were into fifth place. So it was an okay Guineas, I think. But as I said, when you get form on a winner here that's only ran twice, this is why I don't put these races in. But I put it in today just to show you, what I was going to give for that race, but not actually from a betting side of view. Right, and then going into the last race there, which was the 525, we had Black Run. I thought it was going to get swallowed up by Sun God in the final strides, but it pulled out more and more, and that was literally a £6 profit, just getting our money back there. But that's important. Always important to get your money back so you don't lose. So that was the end of Newmarket. Then we went to Hamilton, and Hamilton was seriously poor. And it's the one under where I stopped. These are what normally happens. And Capital Theory had won this, but second up the top there, Yukon Glen. I did think he might have his day-to-day Yukon Glen. It was weighted well, everything was in its favour, but it had been running some bad races. So Capital Theory came through and won that, so that was a loss at Hamilton. Then into the 310 at Hamilton, again just under the last selection that we backed. Giselle's Izzy comes through at 8.25. But nothing for me here. I didn't get the second or anything. And you can tell from the vibes and everything else, you've lost the first two. It don't sound like you're going to get out of trouble. And then in the 350, I had My Little Queens. This came late and fast and went away. It was the most impressive winner of the day, I think, that My Little Queens. And we nearly got full money back. It was only just a little bit under. So I was really happy with getting some money back at Hamilton. Then we went into the 423. Again, it's the one underneath where we stop. This was Arkansas, but it was, or Arkansas even, it was favourite anyway. But we managed to get the second and third. But of course, we don't get paid for that, or second, third, and fourth if you want, but we don't get paid for that. So that took us back onto the losing trail there. Then in the 458, Good Morning Alex, this was another impressive winner. But the way I do the system here is trying to get weighted horses to the top. They're very well weighted. And Good Morning Alex, Emu War, Natura, Lazier, but those three again, I didn't even get in the top lot. So that, another line through it. It's been a very poor Hamilton, that. And then luckily, in the last race, the favourite hadn't had its extra £5 added for its last win. So it was most probably thrown in to do one more of those today. And we duly got that in the last race to pick up a little bit of our losses back. But wasn't great. Wasn't great at Hamilton at all. And then we moved into our last meeting, which was Salisbury. Again, we started poorly here. Dakota Power won the first at 12.67. We did manage to get the second in amazement, but it wasn't a good start again. And then it all turned around there. Sub 13, our top selection, come through and won the 320 at 5.66. So they got us on the winning trail. And then this was nearly a full selection. It was only 15 pence short. And Qatari, this was a short priced favourite at 6-4 nearly. So that duly come through and won As You Like going away. And then in the last there, I really did like Young Merlin. I did mention that one this morning. This was the 5.35. Warranty came through and won it. But I don't know what they were doing on this Young Merlin, just sitting it out the back, tailing it off. It was an awful ride, really. And then just like last week when it ran, it came from the clouds to finish third. Well, it done exactly the same today to finish second. But I just think it was a poor ride and should have won that race. And loads and loads of money come for this Basilet. Went off at just over 9-4 there, 3.31. But safely, we'd had the winner. This had flown Warranty, and we had that at 9.58. So I was happy, really, in the last three races across the card to get one back where it was our money or just a little bit more, and then the Hamilton winner and the Salisbury winner. So those really got us back to where we needed to be today, and that was £100 up. So that is the end of the results show for today. Don't forget there won't be any racing on Tuesday, but after I've completed this video, I will put the selections up early for tomorrow, and then again tomorrow morning when we do the exchanges. But otherwise, thanks for watching.